Everyone, welcome back to Pine Hollow Auto Diagnostics. It's getting darker earlier and earlier, but we got some cars to diagnose. This one here, 2010 Chrysler Town Country, was brought here on a tow truck. I don't get many cars towed in, but this one was a no crank, no start. Here's the key fob, and they had some problems with the battery. They got a brand new battery. This is the way it showed up. The caps are still on it. So that's nice. We started with a brand new battery. So let's, I don't know, hook it up and see what happens. Nothing to lose, I guess. I'll just throw this on. Holy crap. That's a loud horn. Before we get too far, let's pull the fuse or the horn relay, because I don't want to wake all the neighbors up. Let's see, right horn, left horn. There's two fuses there. I don't see a horn fuse or a horn relay, which would be easier. So if we pull 22 and 23, that looks like there's 22 and 23. So 10 amp and 10 amp. We get some pliers, pull those out, and then we're gonna hook up the battery. All right, looks like that. Someone already pulled that one. It was a little crooked. And then the other one is right here. Okay. All right, ready? All right, whew, no horn, but it's not happy, obviously. Panic. All right, key fob works. It's good. Let's jump inside. And it's only got 65,000 miles on it. Let's see what happens. All the lights are on, and what kind of video is this going to be? Interesting. Well, maybe they just had a bad battery in it. What do you want me to do? Just put the clamps back on and tell them it's good? Well, let's take it for a test drive at least. Alright, let's at least give these a good spray down. Tighten them up. We should definitely do a parasitic draw test to see if his old battery went bad for no reason or what. You can't just give it back to the customer and say, hey, it's good. We at least have to do some checks because he towed it all the way over here. Alright. Now we got our fluke meter out. Let's do amps. DC amps. And we'll zero it out. Okay, over the negative. Alright, 0.6. Let me turn all the lights off and lock the car. Alright, let's lock this thing. And obviously it's going to leave its lights on for a while, but we'll keep watching the current and see if it goes to sleep. Well, after a few minutes we're at 0.6 amps, so that's not good. So we might have a parasitic draw, but what I want to do is, you know, run it through a full cycle. The battery's been disconnected for a long time, and, you know, try to make it go to sleep again. We'll get the scanner out. I don't know, scanning for anything at this point is probably not fruitful. The other variable is this thing is one of those handicap conversion vans, so we have a lot of stuff going on, you know, with accessories and doors and stuff. So that might be part of the problem, but we're not going to guess. 2.6 amps. What did I do? 1.5. I didn't do anything. Again, 2.6 amps. You pull a door handle, it goes up to 2.6. And drops down to 1.5, 1.3, 1.0. I don't like it. So parasitic draw is a very real possibility on this van. By the way, before we get too far, I just want to make sure the battery's charging properly. 14.3 volts. That's good. Alright, took the van for a spin. Drives perfectly fine. So, shut it down. Open up the hood, put the clamp meter on. Try to make it go to sleep, see what our parasitic draw is. Alright, we've been here a few minutes. Back down to our 0.7 amp draw. So that seems to be its happy spot. Now let's try to figure out which wire that goes to. So either the two fat ones, 0.6, and this little one, basically nothing. So it's going one of these fat cables. Let's see which one. About 0.6 there. Nothing in that one. So we're going here. There it is. There's our draw. Where does this cable go? Well, does it go to the fuse box? Let's see. Yep, sure enough. 0.6 amps going to our fuse box. And then from our fuse box it could go anywhere. So in this case, what I want to do is let the vehicle cool down and we'll try our thermal imaging camera. I've been itching to try it on a parasitic draw car. This is the perfect opportunity. So we're going to keep the amp clamp on there, make sure the amp draw is still there. And if you have half an amp draw, we should be able to pick it up on a fuse or a relay or somewhere in, I guess it's TIP'em. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. What? 0 amps? No parasitic draw? Huh. Nothing. Well, I guess the car went to sleep. So, well, that was kind of a buzzkill. So, it looks like, to me, that the battery just went bad and caused symptoms. They put in a new battery, but they didn't hook it up. They just towed it over here. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. But I was really looking forward to using the thermal camera on it, but unless it acts up, yeah, no reason to. We could do a quick, cycle test. Open and close it. See what the current does and how long it takes to go to sleep. It's always on AC amps. Let's see, so it's re-0. Put it on our cable. Let's go unlock and lock. And we could hook up a scope and do a long time base to see how fast that current drops off. But it's pretty quick to go less than 1 amp. It's almost down to 0.6. And I'll give it 10 minutes and we'll check it. All right, after 5 minutes, we're down to 0.2 amps. We can always double check, take the clamp off. It's right around 0. Put it on. 0.2. So we're gonna keep waiting. Well, no parasitic draw after less than 10 minutes. We're down to 0. But I still want to take a picture with my infrared camera here of the fuse box and see how good it is at picking stuff out. I mean, it's pretty awesome. Let's run the vehicle and see if, like, you know, the fuel pump fuse gets hot, just to prove the concept how this thing could be very effective. Alright, let's see what we see. See what heats up first. There we go. There's a hot spot. Isn't that cool? You see any other ones? If you zoom out, that one right there. Which one's that? There's a relay right next to it that's also getting hot. So that would be M25 and K9. M25 fuel pump. Sweet! That's awesome. That's the high current draw. And what's K9? K9 is our rear blower relay. Is the rear blower on? That's freaking sweet. Let's see if the rear blower's on. Front, rear. Oh, okay, well, you know, the relay could be on. However, it doesn't mean the blower's on because the switch is off. Meaning the rear blower is enabled, but it's not being turned on by the HVAC system here. Regardless, the thermal cameras, I think, is going to be a very, very useful tool in diagnosing electrical issues. Even though this one looks to be fixed, I didn't really do anything, but you know, still charge an hour for diagnostics. Just to look at it and verify that everything's good. But hope you enjoyed that. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye bye. Alright, a little bonus footage on the Caravan. I talked to the customer, asked him, what's up? I can't find any problems with this thing. Could it have just been a bad battery and you replaced it? And, you know, why wasn't it even connected? He said he tried connecting the battery and the horn started blaring. He thought something was completely wrong with the car and he had it towed here. So I asked him, like, did you try disarming the alarm with the key fob? And he was like, no, that's all it was. I mean, you know, old school guy who works on carbureted cars. He's never had a car start blaring his horn when you connect the battery back up. So understandable, you know, can't be too hard on, on him. But you know what? He did the right thing. Didn't take it to, you know, some shop who could have, I don't know, said something was wrong or needed to be replaced, or didn't jump the gun. Called me up and say, towed it over here, no risk, and says, can you please check it out? I think that's a good move. So that was the bonus footage. Hope you enjoy that.